I let a wheel decide how many pages I'm going to be reading each day this week. And I don't think I really thought this through, but I know that I have some books that I wanted to read and that this would be the best way to help me get through my very lengthy TBR and to hold me accountable. And I'm bringing you guys along with me for more accountability, okay? Goal is, of course, to read the pages, a random number wheel generator with numbers from 50 to 400, 400 being the max because I love myself and I don't want to do the most. We're not really hoping for those big numbers, but you know how it goes. I plan to do this for a few days this week. I'm a little bit afraid, but let's get into it and see how many pages we are slated for today. Ooh. What is it? Be good to me. Oh my gosh. 350. 350 is what it says. 350. Can I do it? 350 pages. Today is Tuesday. It is about 12:30. You know me, Tuesdays I go and watch my dad bowl, so I'm going to head to the bowling alley. I am going to take the third book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series with me, though, the Anarchist Cookbook. Can I just say that I am having a time and a half? I know I said some things about the first book. Let's just say the redemption arc is real and I am knee-deep in it. So 350 pages is what I need to read. I am starting on page 233. 233 in the Anarchist Cookbook, and there are 532 pages. Oh, oddly enough, 300 pages. So I guess in a perfect world, I will be finishing Carl, starting another book, which I'm not sure what book that would be, but we'll get into it when we get into it. I'm probably going to get to reading because 350 pages sounds like a lot. I will check in a little bit when I get further into this book. Starting on chapter 16, we're on page 233, got about 299 pages left in this book, and let's see how it goes. Now, I will say I don't want to give too many spoilers away because we are deep in the series. This is now book number 3 in the series. Spoilers are a thing. Can I just say I really am enjoying this book. The theme for this book so far has been trains. So they are on this very complex train system trying to find the staircase to get to the next level. They are developing as individual players. They are getting stronger. Their decisions matter. An unfortunate turn of events early on in the book has left them a little bit without a resource that has been so pivotal to them getting as far as they have been in this game. I think that so far, Carl's really stepping up as a leader, and I love to see it. And I hope to see more of it. Hate to say how addicted I am to this series, but it is absolutely bingeable. I think that it's going to make 350 pages very easy today. I'm going to try not to just hop immediately into the 4th book, but I'm going to make no promises. After this book as well will be 3 books down for Matt Dinniman, and he will be eligible for leaderboard space. And if you know, the first 2 installments in this book, they ranked pretty high. So we may see him appear on my favorite author leaderboard due to his work with the Dungeon Crawler Carl. I will be back to give you an update when I see fit. Honestly, it'll probably be at the end of the book because the way that this book captures me. I don't know if I'll be able to tell myself away. We are getting ready to dive into like the final couple hundred pages, which we should be getting to some boss battles. That level should be coming to a close. It's giving fireworks. I love that they're adding in more elements with the characters. We're getting more crawler interactions. You're getting more, the importance of having your team built is higher. Group dynamics. The game is, oh gosh, I am just, the nerd in me is like, I didn't know I needed this, but I'm so happy I found it. Anyways, I will talk to you guys in a bit, all right? Well, I am back. I have been busy. I have been reading. I think this is my favorite one so far. I'm absolutely loving this story. At the bowling alley, I read this one part that just had me just, the character development, the interactions, Katya using Rush. If you know, you know. I started on 233. I am currently on page 463, 230 pages down for the day. I need to get 350. I have less than 100 pages left of this book, but I'm absolutely hooked. Cannot wait for the conclusion. I know it's gonna go out with a boom. If you know, you know. I'm hooked. I'm enjoying it. I was worried that this series was overhyped originally, but I'm drinking the Kool-Aid now, y'all. Well, good morning. Yesterday was very productive. We had that lofty goal of hitting 350 pages, and truth be told, we crushed it. There was honestly quite a bit of reading done yesterday, and I'm pretty proud of it. This carried a lot of the load. I inhaled this book. It was so good. Anarchist Cookbook so far is my favorite book in the series. It was exceptional. I enjoyed the ending. I enjoyed the middle. I enjoyed the beginning. The pacing was fantastic. I've got no complaints. I've got no real notes except for like, this was great. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I am going to do a full book review on this one. That was 299 pages that I read for this book. Some of you may or may not remember that I am currently reading The Count of Monte Cristo. Embarrassing to say, as it's still April, and it's like the end of April, but I'm going to finish this book. So I also read 90 pages of The Count of Monte Cristo, which means I did hit my 350 goal. I know, we're making progress. So that was a positive chunk. Oh, but because Carl's World has me in a headlock, I then also needed to partner that with more Carl. So I did pick up The Gate of the Pharaoh Gods, the 4th book, and don't judge me, but we read 90 pages of that as well. For $4.79 for the day. I did a lot of reading yesterday. I couldn't help it. Like, this one was so good. I mean, this one was so, like, I just can't. Now, we did $4.79 yesterday. I haven't spun for the day, but I have already started my reading, picking up from page 90 where I was with The Gate of the Pharaoh Gods. I've been reading that already because I'm addicted. I'm just addicted. And it's such a cozy, comfy little thing to do while I play my Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life. It's like brainless activity with brain activity. It's so satisfying. I do have to be honest and say I am very behind on my editing, and I have a lot of editing I should be doing today. Hopefully it gets done. The weather's been, yesterday was like super rainy. It was crazy. Today is still raining, not as hard, but like, you know, it just feels like one of those days where you cozy up and you play video games and listen to your audiobooks and read your books. I will see if the wheel is going to be kind to me. So let's see what we get today. I can't see it. Can you see it? That looks like another 300. Is it the same? It's another 350. I didn't remove the numbers out because I didn't think I needed to, but I also didn't think I'd get the same number 2 days in a row. So 350 pages again today. What did I get myself into? I don't know, but at least you guys are with me, so let's get to it. I owe you all a check-in. It has been over 24 hours since I have seen you last. I have been busy. I did not plan for this challenge to be a Dungeon Crawler Carl challenge, but in the same turn, I'm really not mad at the fact that it is my favorite so far. Anarchist Cookbook was fantastic. I loved the trains. I loved the stage. I loved the building and the characters. I freaking loved it. I'm officially in there. Damn it, Donut. I'm in here. I'm loving it. So this was the first day for 350 pages. Somehow yesterday we also spun 350 pages. I was on page 90 of The Gates of the Feral God, 589 pages. So essentially, I read 500 pages yesterday. 500 pages of Carl. This one was good. I don't think I liked it more than I liked Anarchist Cookbook, though. The cookbook was cooking. I don't want to give too many details because I'm not sure how far people are in this series, but this obviously takes us to a new level, the 5th level. If I'm giving broad thoughts and feelings about this one, didn't love this one as much. I still love what they're doing. There was a little bit too many pieces. It felt a little bit all over the place. In the 3rd book, they really brought everybody together and people were teaming up, communicating and working together as a team, as a unit. In this one, they intentionally divided everyone up, and I think the divisions got very confusing and the monsters got very sporadic, and there was just so many pieces. So I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but not more than Anarchist Cookbook. I'm hooked. I can't lie. I'm definitely hooked. I will be carrying on to number 5. And by will be, I mean I'm kind of buddy reading this with a friend as well, and he is loving it. I love that I introduced it to him and I'm playing catch up with him. He's all like, oh, did you finish the 4th book? Because here I am in the 5th book. And I'm all like, oh, you're in the 5th book already? He's like, yeah, just a couple pages in. Couple pages, chapter 15. I didn't want to do anything else but read this book yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I had videos that I needed to edit. I'm way behind on editing because I just want to sit and immersive read. Sitting here with the audiobook playing on my speaker and the book in my hand is peak right now for me. The weather has been a little dreary. You know, Mother Nature is kicking my booty this week, and it's just been so good cozying up with this book. That is such a good time. I'm getting so much satisfaction out of the character builds. It is highlighting. I already knew that the tabletop games, that this was part of my favorite feature of it, but like building them, what race, what class, what feats, what spells, what are they going to become, is always my favorite part. The ending of this book, what I will say is why we got to save everybody. I'm not going to lie. You're in a dungeon trying to save and survive for yourself. I may be the villain, but like, you're not going to save everybody. I feel like trying to save everybody gets people killed. Trying to save NPCs then just takes it even further. So I feel like this book got a little bit dizzy. We may have lost the plot, but I think that in the next book, it's set up so that he's really going to have to focus on himself. I need them to level up. I need the grind to be real. I need some more jokes. I need some more banter. I need Donut to get better. I'm ready for them to build on this. I'm invested. I love the players. I love the characters. I love the world that they have built. I love that it changes a little bit on every level. I love that they have now introduced politics. Politics are heavily politicking in these books now. I'm sold. I'm hooked. I'm in it. I'm sorry in advance if this entire vlog gets taken over by Carl. But I hope you enjoy it because I'm enjoying it so much. Here we are. It's later in the afternoon. I haven't spun yet for the wheel today, Thursday, to see how much I'm really supposed to be reading. I have started reading. Spoiler alert, it wasn't just Carl. I did try and pick up a different book. First, let me get this wheel up and see how many pages it's going to require me to read. And if it tries to give me 350 again, I'm going to respin. It says 350 again. I'm going to remove the choice and we're going to spin again. Because it's broken. It's cheating. Does that say 400? Because that's diabolical. All right. Part of me wishes I could go back and keep the 350. 400 was not on my bingo card. I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's 4 p.m. I have already been reading. So let's see how many pages I've already counted for the day here. One moment, please. Okay. We can work with this. So like I said, I had already been reading. And the book I started was Good Girl, Bad Blood. This is the sequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which the original followed this young girl doing a school project to prove her friend's innocence, who was accused of murdering a classmate. This one, she swore she was going to retire from being Nancy Drew, but one of her best friends' brother goes missing after the funeral. And so the police aren't looking into it because he's an older person and is generally known to be someone who might run away. So they are just kind of like, meh, we're not going to look into this. But the family suspects foul play. There are some things that make the disappearance just feel a little bit out of the usual. So she has already started, she put her Nancy Drew hat on. We're looking at season 2 of the podcast, and she's looking for her best friend's brother. I am 150 pages in. I am giving it the good go. And of course, I went and had lunch with my friend who I'm reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. And when I found out that he was already starting book 5, he's notorious for letting spoilers slip because he blends the books. When we went to lunch, we decided to listen while we went for our walk. So I have also now started Dungeon Crawler Carl's 5th book. The Butcher's Masquerade, level 6. Super excited for this. Some stuff should be really going down. I am 40 pages into this. So I have 150 pages from Good Girl, Bad Blood. I have 40 pages, so that's 190 pages. So we are almost halfway. That is not bad. That means I've got about 200 more pages to read today in order to hit my 400-page goal. Still slightly wishing I had kept 350. There are other numbers on that wheel. I know you guys saw it. I don't know why it's doing this to me. Luckily, I'm in the mood to read. I want to lie to you and say I'm going to continue reading Good Girl, Bad Blood right now. I'm not. I'm going to turn my speaker on. I'm going to open this book. We just got to get into the level. Like, I need to get a little bit into the level. We're only 40 pages in, y'all. We're only 40 pages in. I want to look at what this hardcover oh my gosh, it's lime green. These covers, if you were wondering if you want to get paperback or if you want to get the hardcovers, I know that this is going to be a series that I reread at this point. After I read the second book, I bought 1 and 2 together. I'm surprised I didn't buy the whole series because I'm wild like that and I love to do that. These books are freaking beautiful. They're simplistically beautiful. This is my favorite color, lime green. And it says, "All eyes on me." And I love it. The last one said, "Cats don't swim." And that was freaking hilarious. Donut. Like, let me show you. But look at this. Cats don't swim. Simple, yet beautiful. I'm also now knowing I'm going to need to create a Carl shelf somewhere. He was going to go with the bros, but I feel like I want him displayed. And he might get a cube because it's honestly giving he's going to end up on my favorite author list because these books are exceptional. They're addictive. They're fun. Whew, this one's 700 pages. I'm going to get to reading. And I will check in when Donut says something absolutely ridiculous. Well, hello, lovelies, and welcome back. Today has been an absolute day, and I'm going to apologize in advance that I did not check back in yesterday, but you see, the assignment was 400 pages, and that was a lot. So last I checked in, I was reading this beauty here, Good Girls Bad Blood, but you knew that I wasn't going to continue with that, and I was going to continue with Dungeon Crawler Carl. I think this is number 5, The Butcher's Masquerade. This week has turned into the black hole that is Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I am happily skipping down this road. Again, I already talked about how much I love these book covers. The Butcher's Masquerade. So I needed to read 400 pages. I had 150 plus 40 was 190. So I still needed to read 210 pages. I did that. So last night I was reading Girly, and I was on page 40, and I got to page 250, which was where I needed to get to for my 400 pages in The Butcher's Masquerade. And this one is great. This one I like more than the previous one, The Gate of the Pharaoh Gods, which I don't know why. This one just really didn't do it for me. That's not true. I guess I told you guys why. But in this one is so good. We're bringing in politics. We are bringing in the hunters that have been talked about in the previous book. Things are getting really, really nitty gritty. There's more worldly political commentary in here. Things are switching up. It has been a fun ride, so much so that it's hard to put it down. This book has been a little bit emotional. I didn't cry last night at the bowling alley when I was reading it, but let me tell you, Princess Donut had me in my feelings, girl, and I'm here with you. I stand with you, and like, that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil it. I am not quite halfway through with this book, but then there's 2 other books left, and then we got another book coming out on May 12th. And I hadn't really planned to be caught up for that book, but I will, in fact, likely be caught up. And it's an accident, but a happy accident. This turned into the Carl Wheel Challenge, and we didn't even know it. Yesterday, 400 pages in the books. We did it. Now, the real question is are we done? Are we leaving it there? The wheel has not been very nice to me. I took you guys along with me to SAC Anime. May. So I did that today, had a fantastic time. Do you want to see what I got? I didn't go too overboard, but you know, I am very, very excited about the little things that I did get. So let me do a quick little intermission. You might not care, but I'm gonna show you anyways. There was a, oh, she gave me a sticker too. Oh, okay. All right. Don't judge my nails. I'm getting them done soon, but like I need to take the paint off, but I haven't. I got these little cuties. So I'm a Pokemon girly. I'm gonna pin you here for a second. I am a Pokemon girly, and I got this cutie patootie of a gym. It is a Pokeball. It's Togepi, but guess what? It lights up. It lights up. I knew immediately I wanted this one because how could I not? She's freaking adorable because people love me, and I was thinking about it as I walked around the rest of the convention. I kept thinking about this stankin' Pokeball and if I made the right decision and or if I wanted another one, and I was blessed and they still had it, and I went back for little Munchie. Munchlax, who also lights up. He. Handmade. They're super light, but they're freaking adorable, and I can't wait to put them in my bookshelves. I keep trying to figure out where my bookshelves are gonna live and like how I want them to be arranged. I hate this fourth wing cube that you see behind me right now, so that's gotta change. It's gotta go. And I miss having my It book displayed, so there are changes coming. I just need to get my life together and do them. But these are the only two things that I got from the convention, but I am extremely excited about them. Those were my gets from SAC Anime. Now the question is do you guys want more wheel action? It is currently 6:19. I have done reading. I don't know how much yet, but I'm feeling like we're going to take the wheel with us through the weekend. It's Friday. Am I going to be unhinged and spin the wheel again? I think so, because I have already done some reading, so we'll look at those numbers. We are going to hopefully spin this wheel again. If it gives me the same number again, I'm convinced it's broken. So let's give it a little spin. See? Something low would be great. Something low and reasonable. 100. Perfect. 100 pages. I think we honestly already have that completed. This is so much better than 250. So is where I finished last night. I am currently on page 320. So I still have 30 more pages to go to get to 100 pages for the day. I think that I could knock those pages out right now because I'm hankering for some Carl. It's been a little bit of a busy day. When I left off last in this book, major things had just occurred, and I want to dive back in. Let's read 30 more pages. Loosely, we're saying that, but we know we're going to read more. Did I mention she had this cute little, she gave me a sprout because she had representation for Pikmin. And if you, I'm sure you don't know, I haven't talked about too much gaming yet. Pikmin is one of my all-time favorite IPs, and I think that it's so slept on. But when I say I'm a loyal one from Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and then 4, which arguably is the best one. 2 was too hard. 1 was a classic. 3 was mid. 4, peak. Anyways, let me get off my Pikmin soapbox. Let me dive more into the Butcher's Masquerade. I hope we are in the comments talking about Carl and Princess Donut, because let me tell you, I am having a time. I can't wait to do my individual reviews of these books. Am I a little bit psychotic for saying that I can't wait to reread these books? I fear the end of these may put me in a slump. Pray for me. I think that's catching you up on the day's activity, yesterday's activity. I'm gonna get some reading done and hopefully some editing done. you know, go watch some of my videos, share it, tell your friends about it. I'm just a girl who wants to talk about books with her internet friends. Come join me. All right, talk to you later.